Aloha from the Ozarks. Folks, I've got a 10 by 20 side lofted barn right here next to me that I just got on my lot. It's really pretty, and I want to turn the camera around and show you this pretty little building. If you are looking for something to turn into a perfect little she shed or just a storage shed for your lawnmower or your ATV, this one's got plenty of room for all your stuff. Let me show you just a second. Here it is. This is what we call a side lofted barn. It's got the barn style roof and your doors are on the side. It comes standard with a 2x3 window here and a 2x3 window there. There's single pane. This one has the upgraded paint. So this is green paint with this brown trim and your brown metal roof. Your paint is by PPG Paints, and that comes with a 10-year adhesion warranty, and it's got a 25-year warranty on it. Metal roof will have a 25-year warranty. Let's go inside this building. First thing I hope you notice is plywood in the walls and floors. If you're shopping around, most of my competitors do not use plywood in their walls or their floors. They use an OSB wall and a composite floor. So we start off with plywood, and it's pressure treated. In fact, all of the wood that you're looking at is pressure treated and comes with a limited lifetime warranty. 5/8 inch thick plywood in the walls, 5/8 inch thick plywood in the floors. The walls are made of 2x4s that are a premium grade of lumber. It costs us more to buy a premium grade, but it gives you a better quality of wood, which means a better quality of building, okay? 2x4s are 16 inches apart, which is standard in building a home, and we build them like that here in our portable buildings from Graceland. A lot of my competition will space them further apart at 24 inches, which means they use fewer 2x4s. Fewer 2x4s means a wall that's not as strong. The more 2x4s, the stronger the wall. We double reinforce window frames. Double reinforced 2x4s, okay? And we double reinforce our 2x4s every 4 feet. So I'll keep going. Another double reinforced. Corner. Double reinforced. Double reinforced. Double reinforced. Like I said, the more 2x4s, the stronger the wall. That's standard in how we do all of our walls. At the bottom of the wall, you have a single reinforced 2x4, and at the top, it's a double reinforced 2x4 once again. This is a lofted building, and so your loft is at about 6'3" or so right here. You're at about 6'11" at the top here. And from this part to just underneath that roof truss is about 3'8". So keep that in mind for your headroom, all right? Now, the roof trusses are mounted to the top of the walls using this metal hurricane clip at our double reinforced 2x4s. Most of the other companies out there don't use these metal hurricane clips to mount their roof trusses. They use lag bolts or just nails or screws. Well, that means if a strong enough gust of wind comes along, you pull that roof right off of there. Ours are 150-mile-an-hour wind gust certified, and part of the reason is because of these metal hurricane clips that hold that roof truss on top. Okay, as long as we're talking about the roof, I want to talk about roof decking. We use 7/16 OSB roof decking right here, all across the top of the roof. And then on the outside, we apply the metal, and between the roof decking and the metal, we put a moisture barrier. This particular building on the inside has an upgrade, the radiant barrier roof. It says, look for the G. We call it our G-board radiant barrier. Radiant barrier means it reflects out the radiant heat of the sun, about 97% of it. That's still, that's reflecting out a lot of the heat. That does make a huge difference inside of a building that doesn't have air conditioning in it. You'll definitely notice that this building is cooler than another building built like this without a radiant barrier. So in addition to radiant barrier heat, which is an upgrade that's in this particular building, we do this. There is a soffit vent. It's an aluminum soffit vent that runs all along the outside of this building, right here, all the way down. That's an aluminum soffit vent, okay? And that's for improved airflow circulation. And that is a Graceland patented exclusive, and it's on both side walls. Okay, that's for improved airflow, and also at the top, we have a screened-in roof ridge vent that runs all the way across the top, screened in to keep out bugs and debris, but improves your airflow. That hot air goes up here and out that vent, and that makes a big difference inside this building. And that's standard for every Graceland building. So I talked about the walls, I talked about the roof, now I want to talk about the floor. 5/8 inch plywood floor. It's fitted together using tongue and groove, so they are interlocked, okay? So it's basically a seamless, gapless floor. Even though you see seams between the plywood pieces, bugs that are underneath this building cannot get up through those seams because they are interlocked using tongue and groove. Okay, it's really a seamless, gapless floor. Ask anyone who knows about flooring and they'll tell you that tongue and groove is the only way to put together your floor. Underneath our 5/8 inch plywood floor, we use, in our subfloor, we use 2x6 floor joists. Like you see here for our lofts, we use 2x6s in our floor joists, not 2x4s. A lot of my competition uses 2x4s just like their wall studs, but they use them in their floor joists, which means their floor is not as strong as ours. We use 2x6s, okay? So that's important for you to keep in mind. This particular building is available on rent-to-own, or you could pay the cash price. Rent-to-own is a no credit check rent-to-own, and we offer 3, 4, and 5 years, and there's no penalty to pay it off early. So if you're interested and you want to use rent-to-own, I encourage you to pay it off early. That's to your advantage. You don't have to. It saves you money if you do pay it off early, and Graceland doesn't penalize you for doing that. Other companies, when they get you on rent-to-own, they lock you in on that rent-to-own, and you can't pay it off early. Okay, so Graceland doesn't do that. Something to keep in mind. I want to also encourage you, while you're watching this video, take a look at the video description, and in the video description I'm going to have links. Okay, a link to my current inventory on Facebook Marketplace, a link to view my frequently asked questions playlist on YouTube, and a link to message me, as well as my number if you want to text me. If you're interested in getting this building, free delivery and setup is within 50 miles of my lot. So we'll bring this building out to you, set it up on your concrete blocks that you provide, and then we'll level the building, and then we'll anchor it down at the 4 corners of the building, provided that your ground is suitable for us driving in 18-inch anchors into the ground. Okay, that's all included in the price of this building. So if you're interested in it, you do not have to come to my lot to buy it. I always welcome you to come to my lot, but you can buy this remotely online. You don't have to come on down here. Okay, just message me, which is the link to that is in this video description, or send me a text, okay, and we can get this process started. Or you can give me a call, 417-256-4545. That number's in the video description as well. All right. If you have any other questions, you know what to do. Just send me a message or a text. Aloha from the Ozarks.